Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Daily Energize. That's right, it is your host, Spencer Jones, the Prince of Positivity, coming at you as always in this podcast. So thank you so much for hopping in, joining me, and allowing me and the Energizer family to be part of your journey. Seriously, it is amazing. It is incredible and such an honor. So thank you so much for being here and joining me and shining your light with me being part of my life and with all the people you shine your light with. It is truly amazing. Never, ever stop shining. And as we get going with this week, if you're listening to this on the day it comes out on a Monday, you have a whole week ahead of you. So I invite you to really pay attention to what is aligned. What is aligned with you and with where you're going? Maybe you don't know exactly where you're going yet. You're not sure, and that's okay. But what aligns with your priorities? What matters to you? Start picking and choosing those things. Now, maybe you've been rocking and rolling with that, right? You've been crushing it. You've been picking those things, and that's absolutely amazing. Now, if you have been doing that already, how can you refine it? How can you make it even clearer yet so that you're making sure that all the decisions or the majority of the decisions you make in a day are in alignment? Now, recently, a good friend of mine was sharing how he asks his spirit guides to guide him. And I don't know what your thoughts are on spirit guides and angels or whatever you want to call them, but just like little reassurance, right? It could be even like, hey, God, just let me see the sign to help me keep going. And so he asked for to see a specific thing if he was in the right alignment. And I'm like, that's a really cool idea. I never thought of that overall, like just being a setting, no, that's not the right word, what I'm looking for, being a continual thing, right? It's not just, for the short time. No, it's just any time when he sees that, and it's like obvious that it's there, it's not just happenstance, that, that's an alignment. And so I was thinking about this, and I saw this just last week, so it's still new to me. And, I know about spirit guides, and for me, I believe we have angels or guides or higher beings supporting us and helping us, and whatever you believe is great. But for me, I'm like, okay. And I've asked them to, show me signs that I'm on the right track and different things. And I'm like, well, I like this idea that let's just keep it open. And so for me, it stems, I chose a feather. I want to see a feather. So I invite God, angels, spirit guides, whatever, to show me a feather when things are aligned. At first I was thinking like a bird, like an eagle or something. But I'm like, okay, well, that might be a little much. So let's just go with a feather. And not just, like a feather that's, it's buried in there. It's obviously there. Right? It's obviously to that point. And so that started from one of our Energizers, our experts, Yasmin, doing a manifestation masterclass last year. And so that's where that kind of stemmed from for me, is like, when our goal was to manifest seeing a feather. And ever since then, I've been seeing feathers more and more. Now, maybe it's my reticular activation system, my RAS system, helping me see it and point it out more. I don't know. But I've seen feathers more and more and more, and just oddly placed feathers. So in any case, I'm like, all right, well, we'll have this be my spirit guide, yes, right? If I see a feather. And it was interesting. Literally this morning, I was out for a walk, and I was contemplating something that we're looking at starting with the business, right? Something we could do to help serve you even more. And it'd be something new we haven't done. I've done variations of it years ago, but I haven't done it in the last 4 or 5 years. I haven't done it. So, or anything like this. So we thought, well, let's see. So I'm out for my walk. I'm thinking about this. And I said, you know what, let's let me just throw it out there. Hey, God, spirit guides, angels, whoever, could you give me a sign if that thing is in alignment, if it's on the right track? And that's it, right? That's all I ask. Just if it's in alignment, so we know to move forward with it, let me know. Maybe I'll see a feather out on my walk or some point throughout the day or something like that. Just keeping an eye out and to see, again, it has to be like oddly specific. Like it's just sitting there and you're like, I don't see any other feathers around. That's different, Well, all right. I said that. Said it to God, spirit guides, angels, whoever. I turned the corner no more than 5 seconds. Okay, maybe 10 seconds. Like 10. It was seriously like right away. I heard this bird chirping, and it's a little different chirp than I usually hear. It wasn't like a cardinal or robin or anything like that. It was something different. And so I look up. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I'll look up. And here's a hawk just sitting in the tree, almost right above me. I'm walking underneath it. And I just look at it and I smile. It was like 3 or 4 chirps. As soon as I saw it, it stopped. And it just stayed there. It didn't fly away. It just stayed there. And I thought, okay, message heard loud and clear. Thank you. So not only did I see a feather, I saw a bunch of feathers on a bird. Something I was originally thinking of, like a hawk, an eagle, something like that. Because I resonate very deeply with an eagle for whatever reason. And so, okay, it was an eagle, it was a hawk. But to hear a chirp, something we don't usually hear it do, and then stop, made me pay attention and go, okay, that was intentional. That, I believe, was intended for me as a big yes. Like, hey, pay attention. We got you. Okay, cool. So now, well, probably when this episode comes out or so, we'll be starting this or in the middle of it, depending when we decide to launch it. So, in any case, what's in alignment for you? Make those decisions that are in alignment with your priorities, with your vision, with where you want to go, with your purpose. Ask for help from guidance, from whoever you believe in, and whatever you believe. Ask for some of those signs. And then just be open to see what happens, because you might get them, you might not. But either way, you'll have some guidance and support, and know that you have me and our Energizer family here by your side. So, let's kick off this week in an amazing way. Let's embrace the amazing things and choose the things that are aligned. All right, I love you, I appreciate you, and until next time, I will catch you later. Hey there, real quick before you head out and keep crushing your day, how amazing would it be if we could get together as an Energizer family to learn, to grow, to connect, to celebrate? I don't know about you, but that would be freaking amazing. And we've heard our Energizers ask for it. So, guess what we did? We're making it happen. We are putting together an Energizer Summit where we get to come together to learn, to grow, to have breakthroughs. So what we're doing is we're calling this Energizer Summit the Breakthrough Experience. And it's all about putting you at the cusp of multiple breakthroughs over this 3-day, 2-night event. Because we recognize and realize that when we have a breakthrough, we step into our light a little bit more and we shine brighter. So why not have that multiple times over this event so that when the person who walks in, the person who leaves are 2 different people because you have stepped into your light again and again and again. So if you are interested in that, if you'd like to come hang out with Katie and me and our Energizer family, get ready because the Breakthrough Experience is happening in Chicago, September 12th through 14th, 2024. And we have a limited number of spots available. We're capping it off about 150 people. So if you are interested in this and you want to be there, make sure you reach out to me. You can send me a message at spencer@spencermjones.com and let me know you are interested in the Breakthrough Experience, and then let's have a conversation to see if it's in alignment and what we can do to have you join us. So with that, keep shining your light, and I hope to see you at our Energizer Summit, the Breakthrough Experience.